I wasn't going to turn this on, but I might save it for later. But after I just said that, I'm just overwhelmed with joy. I just feel the Holy Spirit on me. Just the peace and the love. It's just undescribable for folks, but I'm experiencing I'm experiencing that peace and that joy right now. Oh. It's just so much just love. These are tears of joy, folks. Oh. If I focus on it, it just overwhelms me. I just have to just like pull back. That's the joy of the Holy Spirit. That's the joy of the Holy Spirit. That's just a glimpse of it coming out of me right now. Just after I just said what I said, and I just said what I said, damn, that was some good word, and I just started feeling just the love. It's just coming. It's just pouring out. It's like it's all from God. It's just coming. You say, oh man, it's real, folks. It's real. You have it within you, folks. That's the beauty. You're created with it. It's in you. You just have to realize it. You just have to realize what you have, and you can experience peace, joy, love. There's no end to that love. It's there waiting. That's what's waiting. That's what's waiting. I know that's what's waiting. When your body's dead and gone, and all you are is one spirit, man, you're gonna hook up with whatever I just experienced, man. And I can't describe it in words, folks. You can't describe it in words. Now you just witnessed it, but you can't describe what I just. I'm trying to, but you describe it by saying you can't describe it. That's where you get words like nirvana and all. But you can't, you can read about it in the Bible, but you got to experience that. Samadhi, what the hell? People call it, I don't know what the hell you call it. I don't give a fuck what you call it. It's real. That's what it's all about. That's where it's going to be. You're connected with that, folks. It ain't about the words. No, man. You don't need drugs and alcohol for that. Sex, no, that's beyond that. See? We're wired up to experience and connect. That didn't happen overnight, folks. I hate to say it. That I've 4-year process, okay? But I wouldn't trade that 4 years for nothing. And I'm 50. How many 4 years have I let slip by? Before this 4 years. All I'm saying is you got to start somewhere. And 4 years later, who gives a shit? I mean, if you can get that, that's an energy. That's feelings. That's what I mean by a orgasm. That's more than an orgasm, folks. That's like you're going, and you just like. You gotta get away from it. It just overwhelms you. Like you can't. Oh, you're crying. I'm just crying. I was crying But it's this joy. It's just like, oh, oh man, it's weird. Weird good. Oh boy, so that's an energy, it's an essence, it's would call it whatever the hell you want to call it. But Jesus was tapped into this thing way beyond my capabilities, folks. Not that I have to say that, but I'm just pointing out. So he had access to that energy, that love, and he was able to harness it more because he was so highly evolved spiritually. And that's what he's teaching, folks. That's what he taught his disciples, and now it's coming through. I'm a spiritual disciple of Jesus, a spiritual disciple of Yogananda, both. Okay? And I don't know who, but it's coming through the Holy Spirit and through and to my spirit. And then I have moments where I know I'm speaking with God, and I have moments where I know I'm speaking with Yogananda. But then sometimes it just comes on, and it's words, wisdom. I'm writing down or something. It's just coming, and I just never question it. Just kind of like. It's like I'm just happy to receive what I was receiving, But you don't get hung up on who, where, what it's coming from, or you can just follow what Jesus teaches and forget that it even came from a guy named Jesus. And if you follow what he teaches, it's going to lead you to oneness with the Creator. And the teachings are in the parables. It's in the parables of Thomas, which I'm going to be, I've already mentioned before, I'll be bringing out. So, but hey, before I do that, hey, if you're interested in this stuff, if you're interested in this thing called God, and and you think you might have a spirit and you want to get in touch with it, stay tuned, folks. If you decide you want it right now, and pursue it. From here on out, you're going to get it. That's the bottom line. You decide you're going to friggin' get to know your spirit, it's a done deal. It's just don't quit, and you're going to do it. So sit right there and just say, okay, if I got this spirit, I want a piece of that, and then start. Stay tuned, but it just starts by getting quiet and learning to understand. You're having a conversation within yourself. There's two voices in your head. One's kind of more spirit driven. The other one is more your other self driven. Call it ego driven, whatever. The good and the bad. Okay? And you got to start trying to listen more towards the good. And, because the spirit is coming through your thoughts. And it's trying to get through. But yourself, your ego self, what was developed at birth, and who you become and who you think you are and all that, who you are without being fully involved with your spirit, it's locked into what it believes it is, you, okay? And it could give two shits about the spirit, okay? That's why most people don't understand the spirit, because that ego, that self, it's doing its thing. It could give two shits about the spirit until it hits rock bottom, sometimes twice like I did, and bounce a few times. And then it'll start listening to the damn spirit a little bit. At least I did. And it changed my life, and here I am. And it's just beginning, folks. Stay tuned. We'll talk. Bye.